Greetings, fellow slingers. Welcome back to Roll the Hard 20 podcast. It is I, your trusted Dungeon Master Brian, and here we are, episode 10 of our Hidden Shrine of Tamoachan. This is it, fellow slingers. This is the finale. I know there are other shows out there that are doing this Hidden Shrine much longer than we are, and that's great, but this is where we drew our line, and let me tell you, it's a fine line to be drawn. We get to see El Fuego lose his fire. We get to see other Hard Slingers maybe make it, maybe not make it, who knows? Listen, find out. But before we begin, I want to remind everybody that we're also doing our Delta Green scenarios. In fact, fellow Hard Slingers Sammy and Tony and I just ran one just the other night. It's called Sins of the Father, and we had a blast. I'm currently in the process of editing that baby, and let me tell you, it's long and it's fun. Probably get 2 episodes out of it. I want to make sure that all you guys know that it is a blast. Also, as we begin our next scenario, which will be The Dragon's Demand by Pathfinder, beautiful, beautiful module, we will be adding permanently a new Hard Slinger to the group. You've heard his voice, you've seen him on our YouTube channel, Chris Weaver. He and I go back probably close to 40 years, and let me tell you, I vouch for this man explicitly. He is a great Hard Slinger, awesome role player, and I'm proud to have him on the show. Also, where to find the show? Well, head on over to rollthehard20podcast.com. You will see us there. Head on over to all of our social media footprints. We got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Don't forget, head on over to YouTube. We got a channel over there. Be sure to subscribe to it. Tell all your friends and family. Take their phone, take their smartphone, their iPhone, their Galaxy, their notebook, whatever, subscribe. Just do it. Remember, subscribe to the show on your favorite podcast app as well. Leave us that 5-star rating and review. It really, really pulls the show together. Also, don't forget, head on over to patreon.com/rollthehard20podcast. We're there. We got all kinds of incentives for all you fellow slingers to help us out. And believe us, every cent, for as little as $1, you can really help the show out, and it really goes a long way. None of it's forgotten. Everything is totally appreciated. Don't think you got to, but man, let me tell you, we would love to see you give us a holler on there. I guess that's about it. So why don't we all warm up our dice and top off our glasses? Roll the Hard 20 podcast presents episode 10 of our Hidden Shrine of Tamoachan run through, Zotzilaha in the Giving Tree. Oh, it gives a lot too. That's the other one.
Okay.
We are ready. Everybody ready? Ready to record? Ready.
Yep. Good.
All right. Greetings, fellow slingers. Welcome back to Roll the Hard 20 podcast, episode 10 of our Hidden Shrine of Tamoachan run through. And with me, the Hard Slingers.
Woohoo, yeah.
That's when you get loud, you get boisterous. Because that's why I put the Godzilla scream over. Anyways, so what you guys think about the last episode, which I haven't uploaded yet. I'm about to finish it up tomorrow, and then I'll upload it. But how did you guys feel about all that?
This is good, man. I like that. What is it called? Trying to get through whether we should like make a deal with that. I guess kind of like a siren.
Yeah, she was a Nahid or Nerheed. That's what it is.
Yeah, okay. I forgot what it was called. I just remember in the moment I was thinking siren. She's trying to trick us.
Yeah, I think when she spit acid, I think all over El Fuego, I thought we're done.
Yeah, that was an evil kiss. I was not looking forward to that one.
And there was a few things that I kind of added to it. I was telling Junior today at work that there's not a lot of role play to this campaign. It's a very hungry dungeon, and it just wants to eat everybody up alive. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to shorten up this campaign so that we could get into something that we have more role play with again, because I don't want every one of our sessions to just be about combat. I want us to bring out the characteristics of the PCs that you guys are playing, like how we were doing with Carrion Crown, you know, So that way, people aren't just kind of glazing over when it's not their turn to fight or something like that. I want to bring back that energy of communicating with one another and deciding what you guys are going to do in town or this or that. And I think that works well to develop a good band of you guys. And it's entertaining audio as well. So, I mean, I think people could kind of zone out if they're just hearing people roll dice all the time. So you agree with that, Koosh?
Yeah, I mean, makes sense.
Okay. Well,
Hulk smash.
Hulk smash this. I smashed one out earlier. Anyways, so you guys, having just dispensed with Dasa Zotz and her pet electric eel shack, you have managed to procure several items from a hidden cave within the pool she resided in. You then opened the double door opposite the room that had the emblems of the sun on them, where you saw a 10-foot wide hallway that stretched out for about 40 feet and then turned to the north. The entire floor of this hallway was covered with water even up and around the corner. And that was where we stopped.
All right, we walked into the room. Did anyone walk into the room, or we just opened the doors?
I think we just opened the doors.
It's not a room, it's a hallway.
Oh, hallway.
Close enough.
The doors that led to the
Walked into
hallway.
Do we have a marching order?
You tell me, guys. What do you want to do?
No, I think the rest of us are still on the beach, and Kush went up to the door and opened the doors on the other side.
Yeah. So I'd be first.
Adric, what do you want to do?
Go first.
You are going first. What are you going to do when you go first?
What do I see in the hallway, actually?
Well, like I said, you see a 10-foot wide hallway that goes down about 40 feet. The entire floor is covered with water, and at the end of 40 feet, it turns to the left and goes north around the corner. Looks like
Okay.
water goes that way as well.
Okay. I'll wait for everyone to catch up, and then when they do, then I'm going to start pushing forward cautiously towards the turn in the hallway.
Okay.
And then I'll peek over the side when I get there.
So I'm assuming
I'll-
all you...
Yeah, we'll walk up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys are all at that side of the water line, now standing in the hallway alongside Adric. What do you guys want to do? You guys want to set up a marching order? What would you like to do?
I'll take point.
Okay. Brahm, as you start going down, you want to describe what you're doing as you're going down that hallway?
Yeah. So I'm. What's the lighting in that hallway? Is it dim or?
It's very dim, actually. You still get the dragging air going in your lungs from this amber haze that's just permeated the entire structure that you've been in since you guys have first fallen down. It feels really sticky, almost with like a humidity in this hallway as well. But as far as like seeing the walls, they all look dark. The ceiling looks dark. You could barely make out the water, but the water's not very deep. It's probably about 2 inches.
Okay. I turned back to the party and asked somebody, hey, does anybody have any light that we can turn on to kind of guide our way through this? Anybody have a spell or a torch?
I think I might have a
You don't
torch.
have a spell. I'm looking if I have a torch.
I think I have dark vision for the most part of it.
I do have dark vision, but
I do have a torch and like a tinder box.
okay, that's perfect.
Yeah, I do as
Yeah.
well.
Now you would remember last time, Kjartan, that you tried to light that, it would not ignite. There was just something with this air that prevented natural flame from occurring.
Okay. Well, I'm a dwarf, so I've got dark vision as well. So I can see 60. You said it's 10 feet is the length of it's 10 feet wide.
10 feet wide and 40 feet going to the east, which is the direction you're facing.
Okay. So with my dark vision, I can see down to the end of that hall.
Yeah.
Do the walls, is anything like stone sticking out anywhere, or is it totally smooth all the way down?
It looks like it's been carved It's rough, but it's not comprised of like masonry stones. But you can see that even though it's rough, it's not crumbly. It's almost like a solid piece that had been excavated, and there's just moisture along the walls as well, almost like the condensation from the humidity in the air.
Okay. So I'll advance kind of slowly through that, through that hallway.
Okay.
Down towards the end where it kind of dog legs to the north, I think.
Yeah, it actually just dead ends, and then you can only go north. So
okay.
It just ends in at a 90 and goes
okay.
north.
So I'll just cautiously move down the hallway to the end there. And when I get to the end, I'll kind of peek around the corner to see, what's around that corner there.
Okay, you see it's still 10 feet wide, and it goes for about 30 feet, and then you see stone steps that was weird. What was that?
I don't know.
Did you hear that too?
I heard
Yeah. I'm turning my notifications off. It was on my side.
We're not letting anybody else in. Bar the door. You see that it goes for about 30 feet, and then you see a set of stone steps that are still the width of the hallway that lead up to a set of bronze double doors, and there's some kind of an engravement on each door. Now, where's the rest of the group at?
I'd probably be pretty close behind. So it's getting ready to go in too.
Okay.
Yeah, just following along.
Okay, and the rest of that hall is still like just a carved like tunnel through.
Yeah, it goes for about 10 feet, and then you see stone steps that lead up the remainder of the 20. Like it starts to angle up to a set of bronze doors, but the stone steps themselves look as though they've been carved out of the ground.
Oh, okay. Are there any like the other doors? Are there the emblems of the sun? I think it was on those doors.
Each of these doors has an emblem as well, and it looks like setting suns.
Oh, I don't know that I like that.
Yeah. The ones with the rising suns, it's the setting sun, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
There's something really sad about the depiction if you can tell it's setting and not rising.
Yeah. Well, you can always take the doors and invert them, and then suddenly...
Yeah, turn that frown upside down. I'd like to do. Can I do a history check to see if I know what maybe the setting sun is?
Sure, too. You can either do a history check or a religion check.
I'll do a history check.
Okay.
Okay. And I rolled a 13.
13. You know that this is one of the symbols from the Olmen tribe, which is once flourished in this territory, which is one of the reasons what brought you to this temple. But it escapes you what exactly it means, though. You just know that it's still part of the Olmen. It has something to do with some of their way of life, and you could kind of remember that from all the doors you passed by or passed through, with all the different emblems, with the sun, the blazing sun, the full sun, setting sun, half sun, all these other things that you've come across. That it seems to be the motif of this entire structure.
Okay. Are there any door locks?
No.
Handles?
Not on this side. No.
A ring?
A what?
A ring?
A big knocker. Here's a bell.
Can I tell, did the doors open inward or outward?
From your side, go and make an investigation check.
Oh, yes. 18.
18. You don't see any hinges on this side, which would probably indicate that the doors pull away from you. If the hinges are on the other side.
Okay. I look back at the group and say, well, guys, it doesn't look like there's any handles on the door. Are you guys comfortable with pushing the doors open at this point, or do we want to look at this door anymore before we do something?
Brian, can you remind me, does the door have like words engraved on it at all, or no?
No, just two symbols
Okay,
of
so
setting
symbols,
suns.
only symbols engraved.
But I wanted to ask
Yeah.
you guys, how is everybody doing health-wise and hit point-wise and stuff? How are all you guys
Okay.
holding
Not
together?
good.
Not great.
Not hot. Yeah.
Everyone says the same shit.
How long have we been recording for?
Before we even come to opening the doors, is there any water coming from underneath the door? Because the rest of the room, I know you said there were steps, but does it appear that there's water flowing from that room into
No,
the room we're in right now?
the water that you saw in the lower hallway and then it turned to the north actually stopped at below the first step, indicating that it's not coming from above.
Okay.
It's probably most likely coming from that previous room where the Nehreed was at, with the water, with the snake eel,
Yeah.
electric eel.
Electric eel.
Yeah, the snake eel, ooh, punchy. Anyways.
It's been a long day, hasn't it?
It has been, man. It has been a long day.
I don't know, with you know, the last couple fights, it might be smart for us to do a rest here.
Okay, where do you guys want to take your rest?
Are you guys down with that? I'm still got about 3/4 hit points, 75% of my hit points, but it sounds like you guys are in rough shape.
I need to regain some spells is more of where
I
I'm
could
at.
stand a little bit of both, actually.
Some spells is?
Some spells is.
Oh, you're a cleric, right? That means you need a long rest, don't you?
Yeah. Are we doing a short rest or a long rest?
When's the last time you took a long rest?
We took a short rest last time.
I think the last time you took a long rest was after. Who was your favorite buddy, El Fuego?
Oh, Lunez?
No, Papa Locus.
Oh,
man.
Papa Locus.
I know that old cricket. In fact, I just saw his epithet. His epithet.
Oh,
It's right here.
keep
Yeah.
that at hand.
He's still taking his long rest.
Yeah, if you guys, I mean, if you want a long rest, let's do it.
Okay. So, Brom, do you need a long rest, or is everybody going to take a long rest then?
I could probably do a short rest.
Okay. Do you guys want to set up a guard? Set up a watch?
Yeah, we probably should.
Yeah. I can go first.
Okay.
All right, I'll take last, so that during the long rest for these guys.
Okay.
So, Kjartan, I put you
Am I
third.
doing long rest, or
What was that?
it's just El Fuego and Kjartan doing the long rest, or
What about you, Adric? You going to long rest it?
Yep.
okay?
Okay.
If enough people are, then I'm going to do a long rest also.
Okay. Who's up first, or who's watching first?
I am.
Okay. Go and make your perception check.
Not 20. I mean,
Yeah,
hard 20.
Hard 20. I'm assuming you guys laying on the stairs? Where are you guys doing this at, by the way?
Up the stairs.
Probably at the stairs, the only dry place.
Just all laying on the stairs.
Everyone gets their own stairs. Stay away from my stair.
So as you are watching everything, I'm assuming you're probably at the top of the stairs to be able to view everything going on. You notice that there are ripples in the water that appear to be stemming from the room that you originally came from. And after a few moments, the ripples cease. Nothing seems to come around the corner, though.
Okay. I guess I'll just pass on that information to the next person that has watch. I won't really act on it.
Okay. Who's next?
I'll be next.
Okay.
El Fuego.
Go and make a perception check.
10.
10. As you're doing your watch, you don't notice anything unusual going on. But after a few moments, you see that the amber haze in the air that you've been looking at for so long actually isn't amber in front of you. It appears to be more of a white haze, or more precisely, like a white mist of some type. And you see it going against and through this other penetrating haze and kind of stop right in front of you until it notices that you're looking at it. And then you see it pull back and go back around the corner, back to the room that had that large pool in the water.
I don't like that. I'm not going to act upon it because I don't want to go alone because El Fuego's a little scared. But I'll keep an eye on it and I'll relay it to the next person.
Okay, who's the next lucky individual? That should be it, though, right? That should be enough for the long rest. 4 and 4.
4 and 4?
No.
Okay.
Neither of us are elves, right? Normally, I think we're supposed to do like 2.
Okay, 2, 2. 2, 2. 2, 2, and 2, 2. Okay, who's next? Who's my favorite? Next. All right, Kjartan, go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. 17.
17, as you're sitting on your step, watching your comrades snooze blissfully, you notice that the water begins to ripple. And as you look towards it, you notice something eke around the corner. It's doesn't appear to have any type of corporeal form. It appears to be some kind of a white mist as well, and then duck back around the corner again, back from whence it came.
Okay. I'm kind of just like shocked at it, and I heard El Fuego say something about it when I went around the corner, so I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah, it certainly seems exactly like what he described that he had seen during his watch.
Yeah.
All right, Brahm, you want to make your perception check during your watch?
Yeah, here we go. 7.
7. As you're on your watch, you didn't realize how tired you were, and you actually fall back asleep during your watch. And as you're laying there, you feel like this heavy pressure come down on you. Your eyes flutter open, and you feel your entire body is just encapsulated by this glowing white mist as you feel this energy being sucked from you for 4 points of damage as you feel your blood literally leaving your pores and being oozed into this mist. The mist disengages when it sees your eyes flutter open and goes back the way it came.
Okay. I took 4 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay. Do I feel, now that I'm awake, do I feel any different?
You feel 4 points lighter.
Okay. Okay.
It almost feels as though it was siphoned from you. Just an odd feeling to have your blood in you removed through osmosis, literally through the pores of your skin.
Okay. I turn to the rest of the group and say, "Hey
Got any
guys,
oranges?
sorry I fell asleep." Yeah. I feel a little pinked. And I tell the group, I'm like, "Hey guys, I'm sorry I fell asleep during my watch, but I just had the weirdest thing happen. I'm not feeling so great right now, but I'm a little concerned that if we open this door to see what's on the other side, we're gonna get flanked." I hate to say it, but I feel like we almost have to go back to this other room and figure out what is, I'll say, stalking us right now.
So we're not alone, huh?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it.
Do you have any idea what we're looking for?
I don't. All I know is that just something like embraced me, that it was not like a physical form, but I felt like part of my life getting sucked out of me.
Can we roll?
Okay. So do you guys want to try to track back to the last room and see if we can try to find
Yeah, we'll see if we can find anything.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
think
What do you want to do?
We're gonna try and backtrack and see if we can find what attacked Brom.
Okay. As you return back to the room, everybody make a perception check. Adric,
21.
21.
Yeah.
Kjartan,
15.
Fuego,
9.
9. Brom,
19.
19. Adric, you and Brom, as you look around, you see traces of the battle that you had in this large room. But as you look around with your very keen eyes, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. You still see that yellowish mist hanging heavy. You don't see anything like El Fuego or Kjartan or Brom described as this white mist. You don't even see any ripples on the water either. That was a good indicator that something was starting to come upon you. It just, everything about the room screams no screaming.
Screams, no screaming. The silence is deafening.
Yes, it is.
We found a mask in that last room. Did anyone say they grabbed the mask or anything like that? Like took it in their possession, or do I still have it?
I
'Cause
think
we found a mask, a gold mask, and some gloves.
I mean,
And
you
4
have it.
gold statues too, if I'm not mistaken. I got to get the book. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if no one remembers taking it, I think you still have it.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember all the stuff that you guys have grabbed. Or did you make a note of that?
I made a note of it.
Oh, okay.
I thought we ended up collecting all the bottles, but if it was 4, then 4 it is.
Yeah, we did grab the bottles, but it was a solution that we did not know what was in it, and it didn't.
It wasn't medicinal.
It wasn't medicinal. I suspected it might have been for our friend's little potential sexual escapades that she wanted to have with you.
she was saving it.
She was saving it.
Where's this woman's thing out here? I take much better notes in the book that was created by it. Anyways, just keep on. What do you guys want to do? Oh, I found it. Okay, it's right here. Yeah, you found a pair of gloves too.
Yeah. We never figured out what they were, but if I have the mask in my possession, I would like to put it on.
Okay. As you put it on, you look really cool.
All right.
Mission
Swoop in the room.
accomplished.
Yeah. All right. Didn't give me any special eyesight of any kind. Some thermal vision.
No. Sorry, Iron Man. No.
Oh man. All right. Well, I'll just continue wearing the mask.
Okay.
Yeah.
With a big old dick nose. That's exactly.
On force.
Does somebody want to try these gloves on?
Fuck it, I'll try it on, yeah.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
All right.
As you
Does the
slide
glove
on these
fit?
gloves. All right, OJ, as you slide these gloves on.
No, those didn't fit.
We must have quit then. Thanks a lot, Gooch. Something about your hands seem to have a deftness to them. And although the rest of your body doesn't feel that way, your hands do. And as you're standing in this room, you feel the condensation all about you and everything. And you hear the water dripping, this and that. And you get the sense that a drop is about to fall on your head, and you don't even think about it, don't even move, and your hand shoots up and immediately captures this drop of water prior to it striking you in the head. And you get the feeling that these things could be very useful for nabbing things prior to them getting to you. From a mechanical point of view, these are gloves of missile snaring.
Oh.
Oh, fancy. Kjartan, go like this.
Where's the name of this?
Anything? Oh, yeah.
No.
Kjartan.
He's doing all this shit. So, what else would you like to do? You don't see whatever was trailing you any longer.
Okay. I guess we'll cautiously make our way back to the door and try to presume.
Mm-hmm.
Resume.
Sorry. Presume.
Long day.
Yeah. We've been drinking a coffee right now.
Oh shit. Not horchata, huh?
I wish it was out.
Oh. Tragedy strikes. Okay, so you guys make your way back up to the doors. Feet get back out of the water. You're up on the dry steps. You see the doors before you. What would you like to do?
Check for traps is
Okay.
what
make a perception check.
I haven't been doing well with these today.
I know.
Oh, that's pretty decent. That is a non-natural 20.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You look at the doors. You don't see any traps on them whatsoever, but you do notice that it seems that they've been closed for a very long time. There's a slight sheen of dust, or a slight layer of dust, I should say, upon the doors. It doesn't look like at the threshold that anybody's been near it. You don't see any trip wires or pressure pins or anything like that at the doors, though, either. So they appear to be safe from your side of the doors.
Okay. Just in case, Kjartan, do you want to help me open this door with your new cool snazzy gloves?
Yeah, sure. Help you out.
Hey, when you open it, you can go hee hee.
Do they sparkle?
And grab your crotch while you do it. Okay. As you guys get against the doors, you realize that they feel a little firm. So go ahead and make a strength check to push these suckers open.
Okay.
Oh, not so good.
13.
13, Fuego.
19. 9. Sorry.
Neither one of you have the
Very
strength alone to operate a door solo.
All right.
But there's enough room if the other two wish to help you as well.
Yeah, I'll help. I'm not really good at this, but I gotta reroll that. Fell off the fucking table. Well, I didn't do great. I got a 14.
And who are you helping?
Shit. I assume I was helping Kjartan or something.
Okay, you guys are able to push open that particular door. You get it open about 18 inches, and then it just seems to stop moving. You hear, as it's slowly going open, just this almost like it's grinding against stone or gravel or something.
Okay.
You guys, I can help El Fuego push the other door open.
Okay.
Strength check.
Yes.
19.
19. You're able to get that door open about 18 inches as well, giving you 36 inches to pass through. It grinds against gravel on the floor as well. And you guys are immediately buffeted by this cool air about you. And it doesn't seem like that side of the doorway has any more of this amber haze about you. Go ahead and make a perception check. Wrong?
19.
19?
19.
Fuego?
Oh, I wasn't sure if you meant everyone.
Oh, we'll just
15.
we'll go with 15. Kjartan?
7.
7. Okay. Adric?
Lasted 20.
Ooh. Kjartan, you're still huffing and puffing. You know, lighting up trying to get another cig lit. But the other three of you guys notice that aside from this cool air, you see a white glow that seems to be stemming from further up beyond the doors. And you see by the illumination of this white glow that there's about another 20 feet of stone steps that lead up. But as far as you can tell, it feels like fresh air. You got a slight breeze coming down. You get a feeling that it's fresher air on the other side of these two doors.
And you said it's on the other side of the door. It's about 20 feet.
20 feet of like as you open up the doors, there's like a 5 foot wide what do you call that, landing, and then beyond that are another 20 feet of stone steps that lead upwards, and above that is where you see this whitish glow, this white illumination coming. But because you're still kind of down by the doors, it's hard to tell where it's coming from.
Okay. We didn't. Did we finish all of our rest on the last? I think El Fuego and Kjartan.
Well, we know you finished your final rest.
Yeah.
I'm going to say everybody did get their full rest, because even though you had fallen asleep, I would just assume that whatever came and accosted you probably came towards the latter part of your watch.
Okay.
So, it's starting to get hot in here again. Woo.
Okay, so we're all back to normal health points. That's great.
Yeah, and if you got any spells that have been expunged, they're all back again.
Okay.
What would you guys like to do?
Looking around in the room, can I make a perception to see?
It's not a room. It's a hallway. Still
the
going up.
hallway. Still hallway.
Still hallway.
Still a hallway.
It's not a room. It's not a room.
Can I make a perception to see if we see any more? If I could find another setting sun symbol, like
Sure.
how we did in the other room.
Go ahead.
All right. Come on, something good. Nope. 9.
9. Yeah, from where you're at that landing, looking up, you can't tell anything else.
Can't see shit out of this mask.
Who the hell wants to wear this thing? You're actually looking through the mouth hole. The eyes are down here. It's upside down.
How's this functional?
Stupid idiots. No wonder why they're dead.
I wonder why they're extinct.
We'll probably wear stone shorts. Can't reproduce.
You guys do we want to move up on this a little bit? I can go up and to the bottom of the stairs and take a look and see what that glowing is.
Top of the stairs.
Top of the stairs, sorry.
Not the bottom of the stairs.
That came across on that episode, by the way.
Did it?
Yeah. I actually think it's in episode 3 though, for the Delta Green.
All right, so I'll go up to the top of the stairs. But I need to make a perception check.
Actually, not. When you get up to the top of the stairs, you have a much greater view than obviously down at the bottom of the stairwell, and you could see that this white illumination that you're seeing is coming from overhead. And as you look up, you could tell like about 35 feet above you is a lattice work of stone, and beyond that is a large moon. It's a full moon in the sky at this point, at this time of day, and the roof itself is jagged. So even though it looks like you're looking through some kind of lattice, it's actually looks like the holes of the roof had like broke down or broke out of it. So you're looking through these large gapes in the ceiling. Are the rest of you guys still down at the steps, or?
I want to be more towards the landing of it. Can I investigate the landing and see if there's anything carved in on at the bottom of it, like on the floor itself?
Okay. Yeah, you just see that there's a bunch of rubble, some masonry type stone, anywhere from the size of a fist to the size of like a BB. It looks like probably whatever Brahm had seen and whatever fell down probably landed down in the stairwell and just kind of shattered across the stairs and down on the landing itself. As you get down and move the rubble around, you don't see anything on the base of that landing, though.
Okay, that's where I was going with it. Just trying to see if there was anything on the floor itself.
Okay. Kjartan, what would you like to do?
You said there's a set of doors at the top of this stairwell?
No, you guys had just opened those doors and went through them. And then the stone steps led up to the white illumination, which is where Brahm went to. And now he's up there inspecting where this light source is coming from. Basically coming from a full moon above you guys.
You got it. And I'll just walk up to Brahm.
Okay.
I'm just looking up and seeing, like,
Adrian?
kind of amazed that like the light's kind of coming through. I can see like actual light.
Yeah, I'll do
Adrian?
the same.
Okay.
Kind of interesting with the full moon.
What about you, Fuego?
I'll climb up as well.
Okay. As you guys climb up there and you're looking around, you see this moon peering down and everything, looking about. Then you start looking to the west, because as you going up the stairs, you see that they kind of curve to the west, and you see that it opens onto this apparently some kind of a. Sorry, hang on, let me see this. You look down, you see that it opens onto this shattered and dilapidated courtyard. It's about 85 feet wide by 55 feet long. And this courtyard, this court area is just covered in stone rubble. Basically, whatever fell off the ceiling came down here. You see stones ranging in size from marbles to sizes of people, like a full-size orc or something like that. Just monumental big pieces of stuff. And this was apparently some large temple of sorts. And as you look about you, you can tell that the pyramid you saw when you first broke into the clearing while you were being chased by those cannibals, you're probably in the center of that pyramid, and that this pyramid is hollow. And that where you are right now is in the center of it. I'm going to send you a picture of what it looks like. You see that the ceiling, what was left of it, is about 35 feet above you, and that the moonlight is just filtering through all these large gaping holes. As you look upon this courtyard, did everybody get that picture?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Okay. As you look down on this courtyard, you notice that on the far side to the west, by those large steps that are just outside of the main area, there appears to be like an old withered white tree. Its boughs hang low, almost down to the ground. I would like for everybody to make a perception check on that also. Brahm?
9.
Fuego?
8.
Adric?
5.
Kjartan?
12.
12? Well, Kjartan, you see something that's at the base of the tree, something that doesn't look natural, but you just can't tell what it is. It looks maybe from the distance 10, 12 inches long. Looks kind of thin, but you can't tell what it is. And as you look down upon this courtyard, you notice that right down below you appears to be some kind of a large altar of sorts. It's probably about 12 feet long by about 5 feet wide, and being directly above it, looking down, you can't really tell how high it is, and there's really no shadow to indicate what its measurement would be.
Okay. I'm assuming we're coming from like the very top of the image. Like the
Yeah,
stairs
yeah. You
going
guys like where the stone steps. You see them at the northern part of. Well, the north would be to the left. So you guys are going up the stairs, going north, and then they curve to the west. You guys are right at that area.
Okay.
Let's see if I can get that stupid picture. You guys are right there.
And
Okay.
is there a drop off right after the stairs?
There is. It looks like it's about 5 feet down.
Okay. I like to just jump down and try to walk up to the altar and to try to like inspect it, just see if I notice anything familiar.
Okay, as you drop down, you look at it, you see it. It's about 3 feet high. You see that engraved on the front of it is some kind of a bat sigil, very reminiscent of the one that Brahm had taken way back when you lost Cricket. It's got the same symbol. So as you're looking at that, you kind of look up at him and you see that he's wearing this thing outside of his tunic. And you're like, oh, yeah, that kind of looks, But as you look around, this entire place just looks just beat to shit. I mean, it doesn't look like anybody has moved any of these stones. Whatever has fallen from the ceiling above, 35 feet down, whenever it hit the stone floor, just shattered and just blew rocks or wherever. You don't know if they fell down due to lightning or thunder or the gods or whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah, the tree itself is probably about maybe 45 feet from where you guys are. From where you are, Kjartan, sorry.
Yeah. El Fuego wants to join Kjartan down at the altar as well. And other than the symbol, can he investigate and see anything else on the altar?
Sure. Go ahead and make a perception check. Are you looking on the top of it?
I'm looking on the
where
sides
you looking
of
at?
it.
Tell me exactly where you're looking.
I'm looking at the sides, other than the side that Kjartan saw, and on the top to see if there's any other markings.
Okay.
Come on, button. Jesus, sorry. 12.
12. You see the same kind of Olman hieroglyphics that you've seen a while ago, but they're just gibberish. A lot of them are chiseled or worn out. A lot of them probably got pocked from shrapnel from whatever came down from above. You can't pick anything out.
Okay. Is there, other than the broken stones that are falling down, is there anything else? I guess it would be west of me, towards
that would
the
be
center of the room. Sorry, I didn't see where.
No, it's okay. I got to figure out what the picture looks like again. Okay, to the north is if you're looking at the picture, it's to the left. That's the north.
Oh,
so
okay.
like if you're looking at that altar, you're facing east.
Oh, okay.
To the west would be directly behind you, where when you guys were standing up on that ledge, just beyond those stone steps that lead down into a lower portion of the courtyard, is right where that withered tree was at.
Oh, okay.
So you're saying the altar at like the top of the image is east?
That's east.
Okay. Oh, anything on the pillars that are those pillars still standing?
Yeah, they're actually still standing, but they appear to be more for ornamentation than anything else.
Okay, so
they're not supporting anything.
Okay, I was just curious if they had any markings on themselves that we could visibly see.
Go ahead and take a look at that if you want.
All right. Perception, that's a lot better. 18.
18, you see more of those Olman hieroglyphics. These appear to be a little bit more in better shape, but only on the back side, where the upper stuff would have fallen down and blasted the front side. The back side still looks more intact. But I don't know if you could read that or not.
No, I can't read, but I was wondering if they look similar to some of the depictions that we saw in the first room that we. They're actually.
Okay. Make a history
I
check
wasn't-
on that. No, I remember like when you guys first dropped down and you guys were in the room
Yeah.
with the diorama and stuff like that. Okay.
You said history?
Yeah.
Why is this doing that? Eight.
8. It's too hard to tell. I mean, if anything, these could represent 2D representations of the 3D dioramas, but you can't remember because you actually weren't in that room.
Yeah.
Now that I remember, you weren't even there. Try to cheat the DM, fucker. You could disconnect you.
Had to come down somehow.
Adric, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try and read. I said the room keeper. I'm try to read the text, see if I can glean anything more than El Fuego could.
Now you're still up on the ledge, though, right?
Yeah, I'd have to make my way to them.
Okay. So you hop down. Where you want to look at them? On the altar or on the pillar? What do you want? Where do you want to look at that at?
I'll start with the altar.
Okay. A lot of these are just beaten from shrapnel from, like I said, from the roof falling down. But from what you can read, you see a lot of the text in Ullman says to give thanks to He who provides for us, give nourishment, be one with Him. Things along that line.
Okay.
Make a perception check.
Out of gas, man. 6.
6. Are you wearing that mask or something? Holy shit. Okay.
I don't know, man. Had a few good rolls at the start, and now they're all gone.
Brom, you've watched each one of your comrades drop down one by one by one. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna drop down as well.
Okay.
You said I'm wearing the bat necklace.
Yeah, it was like a symbol that after you guys had basically killed. Actually, it was prior to killing him. Papalokas.
Locus.
You had removed it from his inert body prior to his awakening, and it's basically just looks like a human head with wings off the side of it, and that looks just like it.
Okay. I'd like to look at the altar and see if there's a carved into the altar anywhere. If that amulet, if I could place it inside the altar.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
6.
6.
And-
you
and
don't see.
That's with a modifier.
You don't see anything. I mean, as you're trying to look around, it's just like you think that this might be it or that might be it, and then you realize that this thing's just been pockmarked to death. So it's hard to tell it. Maybe if there was something there at one time, but outside of that, you really can't see anything like that. But go ahead and make a perception check while you're up there.
11.
11. Yeah. The other thing you notice is that the rubble on top of it actually starts to vibrate a little, almost like when you put rocks on a speaker and you start hitting the bass, and you see them starting to kind of jounce around on the top of this altar, and slowly the altar begins to shift to the side, and you realize that that the top of the altar is starting to separate from the main body of the altar. Slides off to the side 2 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches, 6 inches, foot and a half, 2 feet. Then you see this hand come up and grab the side of the lip right by where you're at. And you see another hand grab the lid portion, and you see slowly this individual sit up. And you see this ashen white face, elongated, these sunken in eyes, just this parchment of skin about it, and it looks around. It says, "Who has disturbed my slumber of the ages? You awaken me with a hunger." And let's roll some initiative.
All right. Meeting up with Avenged Sevenfold here.
What's that?
Avenged Sevenfold, yeah.
Fuck, what is that song? Was it Bat Country? Was their most popular song way back when or something like that?
Yeah.
When you
Fuego.
said this, I think I have a +3. Hold on. That is a 7, I believe.
Braham.
Mr. Dungeon Master, sir, I have rolled a hard 20.
Yeah, the hard 20. Kjartan.
16.
16. Adric.
Solid 9.
9. What is your dex, Kjartan?
Dex. Where's my dex? -1.
Okay, so you and I have to roll off.
Sorry, I also got mine wrong. I got an 8 for
Oh,
initiative.
I really don't think that matters, but
Okay.
okay. I rolled a straight up 16. What did you get?
19.
Okay, good. So we're gonna put you down, dog. I need to take a moment here. I should really learn to appreciate Kjartan actually, because I must say he actually rolled high.
Surprisingly, yeah.
Yeah. And Fuego. Okay. Brahm, standing right next to this altar, which you very quickly realize is not just an altar, but is some kind of a slumber device, probably for the master of the house. What are you going to do?
Does he look aggressive towards us, or is he still looking at me kind of inquisitively like, why did you wake me up?
No, I think that he was more concerned about how dare you wake me up and stir my hunger.
Okay. Well, I'm going to attack him.
Good choice. Now, where is everybody at, by the way, in this room?
I was next to the altar, technically, or what was the altar.
Yeah, same here.
Okay, you guys are both next to the altar.
Yeah, I was further from the pillars away from the altar, so I'll be towards the end. Just like my initiative.
So, show me on this map where you want to be touched.
Right there.
Ooh.
Right here?
Yeah, it should be fine.
Okay. Just kidding. I'm not editing that out. Brahm, what are you going to do?
I'm going to attack him with my Warhammer.
Okay.
So that'll be my first action.
All right.
I've rolled a 24.
That's going to hit.
All right, roll some damage. 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Now, is that a magical item, by the way?
It is the +1 hammer.
Okay.
Warhammer.
Very good.
Okay. And then for my second action, I'm going to attack with my Warhammer again, but I'm also going to use bonus action and light that baby up with my branding smite.
Okay.
All right, so rolled a 23 to hit.
That's going to hit again.
Okay. Hit for 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Are you adding in your modifiers as well?
I am.
with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then branding smite is 2d6. And I hit for another 9 of radiant damage.
Damn. All right.
All right. Now we know who's dealing some damage.
You see a shocked look on its face. Kjartan, from where you are directly behind Brahm, you see this thing lurch up, say something fruitful, maybe good morning for all you know. And then Brahm just decides to feed him a healthy dosage of iron.
Yeah,
What's up,
I see Braum react that way, so I was like, all right, I guess we're attacking this thing. So I'm going to kind of like go around Braum and just cast a ray of frost.
Sure, you bet.
Use him as a shield.
Kind of lean around.
It's 18 to hit.
That's going to hit.
Okay, 2d8 for 10 points of damage.
All righty.
And at the moment, I'm just gonna hide back behind Braum for the second.
All right. I've got 4 targets here, going right down the line of my initiative. Braum, as you're standing there, actually, this probably wouldn't be to you. I apologize. It's going to be to Kjartan because he's actually right behind you.
Okay.
16. Does that hit your AC?
Yep.
As you feel this strike, almost like a big whip-like object strike you and then grapple you. As you take 11 points of damage as this thing bludgeons you and starts to wrap around you. You have just enough time to look back and notice that this appendage has stemmed from that hollow, weeping-looking willow-like tree, and that it's actually one of its boughs. He has another attack here. El Fuego. 14.
14, I believe, will miss.
Miss. You see that another one of these tendrils strikes across, searching for you, hits the pillar, cracks the pillar, wraps around it, and then releases and comes back to it. The tree actually starts to move its way towards the courtyard very slowly.
Gary, you should have bitch slapped that hand, that tentacle, with your new
Braum.
gloves.
You see this creature that has leaned forward, look at you, opens up its mouth. You see its throat begin to oscillate, and this spray comes out of his mouth. And I need for you, Kjartan, and Adric to make a dex save.
That's a hard 20.
Yeah, the hard 20. Remember, everybody, write in and you could get Chris's D20. We will send it to you. Welcome to the show, Chris.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what did you get, Adric?
11.
11? What about you, Braum? What's your dex save?
Sorry. I rolled an 11.
An 11. So those of you that failed are going to take 10 points of acid damage, and whoever saved will take half of that, 5. It then leaps up with just this incredible strength. Braum, why don't you go ahead and take an attack of opportunity on it as it tries to leave your threatened area.
Is it next to me too or no?
Are you close enough to it, or are you behind him as well?
I was next to the ultra initially, so I don't know what that.
Okay, so then both of you could get that attack, that basic melee attack against him. It's only one attack.
Okay, real quick. I took 5 points of damage on that last round.
If you failed, you took 10.
I didn't. I rolled an 11.
Okay, so you failed. The DC was 14.
Oh boy.
All right, 14, writing that down.
But I get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you'll each get one basic melee attack.
I got a 14 on my attack.
Okay, you miss. As he leaps up, you swing at him, and he's so deft, he just dodges that attack. What did you get, Brom?
Brom rolled a 10.
10. Both of you swing, maybe because he just spit all this acid right in your face, and neither one of you are able to hit him. You see him leap up and actually attach himself to that little 5-foot portion of wall that you guys were looking down from. He's kind of like hanging on it sideways at this point. Adric.
Well, I guess at this point, I just had to fire off Eldritch Blast at him. So I'm going to shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
See if I can nail him at least once. I'm going to miss. Yeah. Hopefully this one's a little bit better. 16?
16 will miss.
Shoot. All right. I missed twice. That's my turn.
El Fuego.
El Fuego, taken back by the acid damage and the damage that, and seeing Kiara getting grappled.
You didn't take any damage from the acid?
No, just seeing that they took damage from the acid and Kiartan getting grappled. I'm going to say a quick prayer and sprinkle some Jesus juice on them. And you guys will get blessed, gaining a D4 to your attack rolls and saving throws for
Doing that.
Hey, I gotta buff them up.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
So, for a minute.
Oh, it's a minute?
Yeah.
So basically to the end of the combat. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta do it.
Brom.
You said that's +4 to save and +4 to attack?
It's +4 to attack or +4 to a saving throw for the duration of a minute.
So you had the order wrong, Chris.
+4 save, +4 attack.
Roll a
+4
D4.
attack
Sorry.
and +4 save.
roll a D4 for a save and attack.
Roll that now?
If you were going to attack, you would add
Oh, yeah.
you would roll a D4.
Got it. Okay. Okay. Is he still within my range?
No, he's actually about 10 feet away from you at this point. He's against the wall now. So you'd have to go around that altar / crypt, cough, or whatever, and go to him. So he's probably going to be about 15 feet worth of movement.
Okay.
I mean, you could make it.
Yeah, it looks like I can. So I'm gonna go towards him and attack again.
Okay.
With my warhammer.
Alrighty.
And I am going to use my +4 attack buff.
You roll a D4 and you add it to it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna roll my attack and then roll a D4 and add to it.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yep, we're saying the same thing. Okay. All right, I rolled a 12 on my roll, and then a +4. I rolled another 2, so 14.
Is that right?
Yeah, I rolled a
Is that
12.
math? Okay, +2 though. Okay, so 14. All right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
you miss. Long way around miss. We miss. Dog.
Damn it.
What about your second attack? You got 2 attacks, right?
I do. I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna attack with my warhammer. I rolled a 12. I'm gonna take my +4 again. And that rolled another 2, so 14.
Miss
Oh,
again. Okay. So, Kiartan, you are currently entangled by this tentacled appendage from this tree thing, slowly starting to bring you towards it. Go ahead and make a strength check to get out if you need to.
Okay. 15.
15. You remain held fast. Did you roll your D4 though too?
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say you get your
that's what
D4.
the
Oh, that's with the D4? Okay.
Yeah.
You remain held fast. And as you're held fast, you actually get pulled across the courtyard 20 feet towards it. Damn.
Was that him?
That's a loud. That was him shitting a brick, dude. So, Zotzilaha looks at you. Gotta see what he's gonna do. Looks at you, Brahm. Reaches behind with one hand and he pulls something out, and it looks like a small, almost like a Japanese kama, like a small scythe. And he leaps towards you with it to attack you. Well, it went from 19 to a natural 1. So I need to make me a dex save. And as he attacks you with it, he actually slips out of his grasp and goes sailing right into the center of the courtyard. He lands beside you, weaponless, and attempts to bite you. And misses. Good thing he didn't roll a 1. I don't know where his teeth would go.
Just fly up.
That's right.
Adric.
All right.
Pandemonium has ensued in this small courtyard filled with rubble.
Okay, so he's close enough for me to run up to right at this point, or
At this point, yeah, he's probably about 5 feet away from you.
okay, yeah, I'll run up to him and then I'll attack him twice with my scythe. Jeez. 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, okay. Thanks for the bless, by the way. I wouldn't have made it. What? That is. Sorry, I don't have what I'm supposed to add to damage. Easy on hand. Oh, okay, so that is 12 points of slashing damage for the first attack.
Okay.
Then, oh, this will hit. That's a 19 on the dice.
That's going to hit him. You bet.
Yeah.
Then 7 more points of slashing damage. And now I'm going to try and attack him with the butt of the scythe. I don't think that's going to make 16.
That is not going to make it, my friend. Sorry. El Fuego. Now, you're still in the corner of this little courtyard right now.
Yeah. I am. How far away is he from me?
Who's he?
Oh,
sorry.
I'm closer to the.
You're probably about 25 feet away from him. I actually forgot to have that tree thing go, but that's what I was looking at. I'm like, you know what? I don't think the tree guy went.
Fuck tree guy.
He's going to go next, so.
If I'm
Just move him right there.
close enough, I'm 25 feet. I'm actually going to cast Sacred Flame and go ahead and make a dex save for me.
Which one? The guy, right?
The guy, yes.
14?
14 is the DC.
And he passes,
So
babe.
you pass.
Oh, yeah. You want to move? You want to stay there?
I'll stay there.
Okay. You see this whipping tentacle search for you once again. El Fuego. Striking around. I don't think that's going to hit for a 12. Probably miss.
Negative.
Correct? Okay. And that would be his only turn because I originally had Kjartan be pulled 20 feet towards him. So that's what happened. It was half of his turn got used up. So Brahm.
I'm going to take a swing at this bitch since he's laying down next to me.
Okay.
He's prone. Actually, he's prone. Maybe I should do something else.
When did he go prone?
Well, he's laying down next to me. Is he not? He landed right next to me when he tried to attack me with the scythe, right?
Yeah, he just dropped down, tried to attack you with a scythe, but the scythe slid out of his hand, and then he tried to bite you. So he's still standing vertical. He's not down on the ground.
Okay.
I knew where you were going, but no, he's not laying down.
Okay. All right. I'm going to attack him with my Warhammer.
Alrighty.
I still get my +4, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. 24.
24 is going to hit all day long.
All right. And I did 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Okay. I'm going to take my second attack with Warhammer again. That's an 18.
That's going to hit all as well.
And I'll do another 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Damn. Kjartan, are you going to move anywhere or are you going to stay there?
I am going to... I'm going to move away from him.
Okay. As soon as you move away, he tries to bite you once again. And misses. Fuck these dice. These dice are garbage. Kjartan. Fuck those dice. I'm not hitting shit now.
Oh, so I need to make another strength save.
Who left? Junior. Fuck it. He's dead to me.
So I need to do another strength check.
Yes, you do.
Has it been over a minute?
No, not even close.
Okay. 22.
22. You burst free from this thing's grasp, but you're still prone at this point. So you could either crawl or stand up on your... Can you stand up on your next turn? Or can you do it right now?
Half your movement. That's all I
Okay,
know.
so you can pop up for half your movement. Your movement.
Okay. So yeah, I'll pop back up.
Okay, so you pop back up. You see this tentacle race across towards you once again. Fuck you, die. And then you see another tentacle go towards 1, 2, 3 for Adric, 4, 5, 6 for Brahm. For Brahm. And both of them miss. But it does continue to make its way closer into the center. It just actually got to the entrance of that main courtyard area. It made its way up the steps, and that's where it's at now. Everybody make a perception check as well.
Out of 15.
15? Brom,
20.
you have 20?
Yep.
Brom?
23.
23. And from where El Fuego is, he wouldn't be able to make this check because his Wi-Fi dropped. The three of you notice that at the base of this tree-like creature is a long, thin, cylindrical type object, about 10 inches long, about a half an inch thick, and it looks as it's embroidered with silver on a wooden shaft, and it looks like it's just kind of caught in its in the folds of this creature. What would you like to do?
I'm still up close to the altar with Bitey Boy.
Okay.
So I'm gonna stay kind of up there to keep him occupied.
Okay. I think it is. Whose turn is it, by the way? It's Adric's turn. Sorry.
Okay, my turn.
Yeah.
I think I'm also next to Bitey Boy. So
Yeah. You and Brom are both right next to him.
All right, I'm gonna keep tagging him. You said that like object is in the tree creature.
Yeah, it's like at the closer to its base, like what would be considered its feet or whatever's creating the mobility for it.
Got it.
But it's like stuck in its fold.
Okay. That's a miss. Oh, that makes it quick. Got another attack. Fuck. drop the dice. Let's roll a different dice. That is 18 to hit
That's going to hit.
for 4 points of damage.
That's it. Oh my gosh.
Okay, and then butt of the scythe. Hopefully that. Nope, that's gonna miss. That is
All right.
14 to hit. That's gonna miss.
Well, I would love for El Fuego to tell me what he's going to do, but
We can play the rest of it by post.
I'm going to let him. Oh, actually, I think he just texted me. Let's find out what he says here. Not the Wi-Fi. Oh, no, the Wi-Fi not working. No internet throughout the house. So here's what we're going to do.
The marvels of modern technology.
Right?
This is the way to do it right here.
If he answers, I guess. Hello?
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
You're dead, bitch. All right, so we're moving on. He can cower in the corner. Brahm, what would you like to do? Oh, or did you just do something? No, that was Adric. Brahm, what would you like to do?
I'm still within. I know I moved back a little bit after he tried to bite me. I'm still within his range.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to attack again with my Warhammer. That's 17.
That's going to hit.
All right. 6 points bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Okay. I'm going to attack again with my Warhammer. That's a 12.
That is not going to hit. Kjartan, having just got out of the confines of this creature, this tree-looking motherfucker, what are you going to do? He's waiting for you. He wants more.
How far away is the tree from where I'm standing?
It's probably about 10 feet away right now. It's slowly made its way, moving it, grinding across the rubble.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna start heading back about 20 feet.
Okay, that's going to put you right at the wall.
Right at the wall.
Yeah, like if you're moving away from it, yeah, you're like now against the wall at this point.
Okay. Right, yeah. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna cast Fireball on this fucking tree.
Whoa. That's a dex save, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And it has a -1 to its dex.
How good of a dex can a tree have? You know?
Crap die. 16. Oh, 15.
15?
15.
Okay, that passes.
Okay, give me half that damage.
Four, 16, 8 points of damage.
8 points. Alrighty.
That was a terrible rolls.
It's terrible.
Twos.
So, this creature that's standing right next to Brahm and Adric looks at you, Adric. Looks at you, Brahm. 1, 2, 3 for Brahm. Looks at you, Adric, and raises up his hand. And you see this gout of flame leap out across. And I need for you to make a dex save.
6.
What was that? What was that pathetic whimper? 6? Well, it could have been worse. For 10 points of fire damage. It looks at you, Brahm, and attempts to bite at you again.
What is with the biting of this fucking guy?
I don't know, man. This guy's got a hard on for you. For a 19, actually, this time.
Oh, he hit.
He hit you with that one. For 9 points of piercing damage. and your hit points, your maximum hit points, are now reduced by 9 as you feel this necrotic juices begin to ooze into your bloodstream.
Don't worry about it, man. We lost our cleric anyway, so it's not like you're going to be regaining hit points.
Not now, you're not. You can text him afterwards and tell him how badly things went for you guys. So, this tree creature, again, towards you, Kjartan. Well, this might do me. This might do me. 19?
Yep.
19 for 11 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing wraps you, but then actually pulls you towards it. You see the boughs lift up, and you see this large maw come down to try to bite you with it. Oh, 19. That's the roll is 19. Yeah, this is gonna hurt, dude. Anybody got any dice I can borrow over there?
I'm already down to
wait
0.
for it to come in through the mail, and then you can roll then.
Oh, Fuego, you really needed to be here for this. 23 points of damage as you are chomped down on this thing, and you are now in this thing's mouth.
I think I might be dead already. I had 0 hit points by the time it got me in.
Oh, God. So he's basically just chomping on your dead bones. Oh, my gosh. Adric.
Fuck. What can I even do? I certainly can't help you. I have nothing that helps you, man.
Just
Alright.
one big last hurrah.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep attacking Biting Man. See if we can do anything about this guy.
You're going to keep attacking Biden?
Biting Man.
Oh, I thought you were calling the old vampire Biden.
This ashen look that very fitting.
Skin like parchment.
Yeah, maybe you can put on some spray tan. You would look a little healthier. Let's see. That is 18 to hit.
Yeah, it's going to hit.
8 points of slashing damage.
You know, believe it or not, you guys are actually working the shit out of this guy.
17 to hit. Does that make it?
That is going to hit.
Yes. 13 points of slashing damage.
13, too? Wow.
And then butt of the scythe. Please hit. Yes. That is that's enough to hit. So 20 to hit, plus a 20 hit to hit.
Okay.
And it is 7 points of damage.
It's still standing.
This fucking guy.
This fucking guy. El Fuego, your boys need you. You fucking coward. Brahm.
Why don't we give him
All
all
right.
the spell slots back, man?
Now, how far... Oh, go ahead, Brahm. We'll deal with Kjartan in a minute.
All right, I'm gonna swing at this guy with my hammer again. All right, that hits on a 25.
That's going to hit.
Okay. I hit him for 11 points of bludgeon.
Okay. Oh,
I'm waiting.
Brahm, describe for me how you kill Zotzilaha. You had
Okay.
1 point left, Koosh. One. You were so fucking close. So close.
Increase the damage.
All right, so I get a I take my hammer far back and I do this arcing swing like to the side of this guy's head and just smash the side of his face.
Just crunch the shit out of him. You see his head literally taco around the head of this hammer. Everything just shifts and breaks inside, and the magical properties imbued in this hammer completely prevent him from ever regenerating again. But we're not done yet. Now, what I was going to ask you, Kjartan, is how far below zero are you?
How much was that last attack?
Oh, fuck. I don't have the playback, but I think it was like 22 points.
It was like 23 to somewhere between 23 and 28.
It was 23.
Okay, so 23 points plus whatever you were reduced to before.
So 23 points.
Okay, so you're negative 23. What is your maximum hit points?
27.
I think you're dead.
No, he's fine.
You shake it off, right? Well, I guess you could try to make a death save. But how does that work if he's like grappled and chewed?
I mean, he still makes the saves, but every time you chew on him, he's probably going to take a failure.
Yeah, it's not just a failure, but it's gonna be considered a coup de grace. Go ahead and make your save, Kjartan, so I can take another chunk out of you.
All right. 8.
Okay. So because you are grappled in its mouth, you're going to take another 36 points of damage. Remember when you used to chew pencils in high school?
Yeah. That's not good.
The tentacle creature begins to pull away out of the courtyard, slinking back with its prey in its mouth. As it leaves the courtyard, Adric, do you want to do anything?
That was the only other creature here, right?
Yeah.
Should I chase it? I guess I'll go after it. Try to chase it down.
Roll a history check.
Yeah, sure, why not? Let me see what I add to that. Nothing. All right, 12.
12? It's good enough. You know it's only been hit once.
Yeah.
Chase him down. Go get him. Go get him, Tiger. Yeah.
I don't know Kjartan's dead yet, so probably chase it.
Well, half of his torso.
I haven't necessarily seen that.
Who's got mend? Okay, so you chased. It doesn't take you much to get to him because this thing's so fucking slow.
Okay. As soon as I get to it, I'll swing at it.
Okay.
What is it called? 24 to hit
That's going to hit.
for 11 points of slashing. That is 26 to hit for 6 more points of slashing. And then bonus action attack. Whoops, that thing. It's probably not going to hit. That is 15.
That will miss.
Okay.
Brom,
So I'm on it.
is there anything you want to do?
Brom or
Yeah, Brom.
Yeah, I'm all in, man. He just took out one of my boys. I'm attacking that fucking tree.
For all you know, that could be the entity responsible for the Wi-Fi drop too.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna. How far am I away from this tree? I'm.
Probably
I don't
about
think.
maybe 30 feet. But even you would have to double move to get there, and then you wouldn't be able to attack. Otherwise, you could only move your 25, so you would still be too far away from him.
Okay. I'm gonna move my 25 to get closer to him.
Okay. The tree has 2 targets. It lashes out at each of you. What's he have for a plus 1, 2, 3. So, Adric, I'm sure that a 20 is going to hit you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
13 points of bludgeoning damage and you're now grappled by one of these tentacle arms. Brahm, you see this other tentacle appendage lash out at you and miss you. What would you like to do, Brahm? Oh, I'm sorry, Adric. Got too many people up on this board. I need to get these fucking people. Get all these dead dogs off here.
Can I cast spells still or no?
Not when you're grappled.
Okay.
Most of them are somatic, not just verbal.
Yeah. Let's see.
And while we normally don't use the whole hocus pocus thing, but for the aspect of you being grappled, I think it says that any spells that are somatically created, you can't do it.
Yeah, I'll try and. You know what? I don't think I should risk not breaking free because then I'll probably take a lot of damage. There's one spell I can't cast because it is only verbal. It is Thunderstep. So I will use it to teleport out of the grapple, and close enough so that he is hit by the resulting thunder wave.
Okay. Do I get a dex save or is it
It's
just
a con save, so you'll probably be better at that one.
Shit.
But it is what it is. It's what I get to roll.
6.
6 is going to fail.
Yes, it will.
So it's 3d10 thunder damage.
Wow, holy shit, that's huge for a cantrip.
Yeah, don't worry. I can do this for free all the time. That is 20 points of thunder damage.
God dang, dude. Well, if he wasn't hit before, he's definitely getting his shit rocked out of him now. Brahm, what are you going to do?
I'm going to complete my movement towards the tree and attack.
Okay, real quick, where did you reappear at, Adric?
So I reappeared like 10 feet away. I think after that I probably moved back 20 feet.
20.
So
You moved,
ready to like Eldritch Blast next turn.
so 30 feet away from him then.
Yeah, I'm about 30 feet away.
Okay, that's what I need to know. Okay, go ahead, Brahm. I'm sorry. You're going to attack?
Okay. Yep, going to attack with my hammer again. That's going to fucking miss. That's an 8 on my first
will
attack.
Miss, yeah.
Okay. And then I'll second attack. That is going to hit for 23.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do 9 points bludgeon.
It's ticking away, guys. Ticking away. So it has 2 targets still. This one is for Brahm. That's going to hit with 21. This one's for Adric. That's going to hit for 21 also. You each take 15 points of bludgeoning damage and are each grappled at the same time. Adric.
Can I attack him while I'm grappled or no? Or is this kind of like a restraint?
Yeah, you're more restrained. Think of your like how completely wrapped around you.
Okay. This is my last spell slot. And I'm
And the
afraid
whole
I may
time you
lose
see its maw just crunching down on poor Kjartan, just needling him.
it. Yeah, but Kjartan's the least of my problems right now. So, okay, I think I'm gonna have to do the same thing again because I'm really low on hit points. So
Okay.
I will need to use Thunderstep again. So he needs to make another con save.
Oof. 21.
Everyone will pass, so he'll take half. Rolled better this time, but it doesn't matter. So I rolled 22 damage, but he takes half, so 11.
11.
And then I will use my bonus action to cast. It's not actually it's not a spell, but I have Hexblade's Curse. I haven't used it, so I'm going to use my bonus action to use
Now,
that. Yeah.
I want to remind everybody, you guys have that +4.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, it's hard for me to remember, but you guys all have that plus D4 for all your attacks and saves too. So
Yeah.
Yep.
okay.
And then I'm going to move 30 feet away. So I'm 40 feet away this time as opposed to 30.
Okay. And that's all you're doing? You don't got anything else going? Okay.
Yeah, I used all my actions.
Rom, you are currently grappled by this thing. So I need you to make a strength check to bust out unless you want to sacrifice yourself.
Oh, I'm already sacrificed. I have no hit points. that last attack took me to 0.
Okay. Make a death save.
What do I roll for death save?
D20 straight up. No modifiers. Or, I don't know, does that D4 count as a modifier for a death save?
No. I don't think it does.
No, we're going to say no.
I rolled a 3.
3, that is one negative one.
All right. Failed 1 death save.
So at the distance that you are at, he reels you all the way in, spits out both pieces of Kjartan, and attempts to chomp down on you. For 16, I'm sure that's going to probably hit, right? What's your AC? I don't hear you. Is that a yes?
16 is my AC.
Okay. Now, because you're already unconscious, it's a coup de grace. You take 36 points of damage. So he's just brushing his teeth with the heroes tonight. Adric, what are you going to do?
All right. I'm going to fire 2 Eldritch Blasts as I run away, basically.
Okay.
Have to get the +4. All right. That is 17 to hit.
That's going to hit.
That's 8 points of force damage for the first
Okay.
one. Next one is, what is that? Oh wait, I don't have to do any math. That's 17 on the die. And then 7 more points of force damage.
7 more points.
And then I run 30 feet in the opposite direction.
So what's your distance away from him?
It should be at least 60 right now.
60? Okay.
Actually, no, 70.
70.
I was already 40, and then I added another 30 on that.
Okay. So it moves. Its maximum speed is not double speed, but max speed is 20 feet, and its reach is 50.
Jesus Christ.
You can't go any further?
No, I mean, my movement's 30, unless I don't think I got anything that lets me move for a little bit further than that.
Fucking kiting this thing around the courtyard.
Let's go.
Where are you at in the courtyard?
Well, I've actually lost track of where it was. So
Okay, envision it is right at the top of those big steps.
the big step. Wait, okay, let me pull the map again.
So it's to the west, right where the portions of the wall come together.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, then I guess I like move towards where the altar was, right? If you said it's at the bottom or at the top of the steps or something.
yeah, it's furthest to the east, but it's at the top of the picture. So did you want to get behind the altar? Where you want to be?
Oh,
I need to
okay.
know whether or not you're going to have partial cover wherever you go.
I see what
By
you're
the way,
saying.
you should know that most of the areas that lead outside of this area, this courtyard, they're just packed with rubble. They have no way of getting out. The only way out was the way the tree was coming in and out of the
Okay.
tree creature.
I think then, if you're saying it's at the top of the map, I was going to go towards the bottom.
Okay, that's where he's at.
Okay. Okay, then I got mixed up because I thought you said that he was at the top of the map.
He was originally down in that area,
Okay.
closest to the viewing of the picture when the thing started off. So he made his way to the courtyard, did all his shit, was dragging Kjartan back until you guys came, and then he started moving back that way again.
Okay. Yeah, then I'm at the top behind the altar,
Okay.
as far as away as I can be.
So it's going to try to attack you with disadvantage. I believe that 12 is going to miss with the first tentacle. And it will miss again with the second tentacle.
Okay. Now, do I run away completely?
Later, bitches.
Actually, I don't even think that works because it has a range. It basically effectively has a range of like 70 feet, right? Oh no, it would work. Because right now it's 50 feet away from me. So I move 30, it can only move 20, and then it'll be 10 out of range. So I'm going to go ahead and fire 2 more Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
And I forgot to add the D4. 17.
That's going to hit.
3 points of force damage.
3?
Yep.
Okay.
I crit.
Oh.
So I have to back it up, right?
Depends. How much damage do you do?
Well, the max would be 10.
Adric,
Thank goodness.
tell me how you survive this final episode of Hidden Shrine of Tamoachan. Tell me how you manage to overcome the odds and give this tree creature indigestion.
Well, I actually only crit because of Hexblade's Curse, which lets me crit on a 19.
Ooh.
So
Well, it's not an actual hard 20, though, but that's cool.
Yeah. So I guess it's kind of like him getting unlucky and me getting lucky. So I was like firing off an Eldritch Blast and it looked like it was going to go wide for a second before it started like, it hit blasted like one of its like tendrils and blew that off. And then I kept doing that to whittle him down. And then I guess Braum's body's on the ground now because nothing's holding him up.
He's nearly severed twain. His only thing holding him is like his upper and lower portions of the spine. Basically, it's just been, needled away all the meat and intestines and stuff. He's completely been just drained of blood at this point. So as you stand there looking around, strangely enough, you don't see El Fuego anywhere. Perhaps during the chaos of what was going on, maybe he left, you don't know. But then again, he was never really part of your exploratory group to begin with.
Yeah,
So
left.
it sounded like he just booted his way out. But with that, we come to an exciting conclusion of our Hidden Shrine at Tamoachan run through, ended exactly at episode 7, just like our Sinister Secret of Salt Marsh.
Yeah, exactly 7.
So really quick before we end, just to let everybody know, this will be our next campaign, Dragon's Demand by Paizo. And that's what we're going to start running next.
Sweet.
Excellent.
Yes, and they seem to do a much better... Yeah, we're going to enjoy it better. Well, guys, holy shit. We almost survived it.
That was quite the ride.
Thank you for joining us once again on Roll the Hard 20 podcast. Remember, you can find us and subscribe to us on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, and iHeart Radio. And if you like what you're hearing, please leave us that 5-star review. You could also contact the show directly at rollthehard20podcast@gmail.com or head on over to the website at rollthehard20podcast.com. And be sure to check out the galleries. We got a lot of really interesting stuff posted there. And finally, join us on our Patreon page at patreon.com/rollthehard20podcast. There are ways for you to help out the show and pick up swag. So until next session, keep your dice warm and your glass full as you roll those hard 20s.